What's up, everybody? It's your boy Austin D, back on the video. Before we get started, don't forget, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking. All right, let's get started. All right, first and foremost, before we even get started on this list, y'all seen the title. This one is not included because this one should just be a given. Please make sure that you show up to work with your badge and gun. All right. I cannot save you from the embarrassment you're going to get when you walk in the roll call and you ain't got your badge or gun or both. I personally know somebody who showed up to work 2 or 3 times already without their badge or gun. They get on the highway, they about to get off on the exit. They just happen like, something don't feel right. God damn. Texting supervisor like, hey, I'm running a few minutes late, and your ass rushing back to the house. I just hope you catch it before you get to work, because at a certain point, you pull up to the PD, you just got to go and walk in there. I mean, you're already there at that point. I also know a person who showed up to the off-duty gig or extra gig, whatever you call it, doing traffic enforcement at an intersection, got there and realized they ain't had a badge. So luckily I was able to put they was able to put their vest on the whole entire time. Don't make that mistake, man. Show up with your required gear, man. All right, anyway, let's get into some things that a new cop or an existing cop will need in this job. So these are all things that you're gonna have to buy your own because your police department will not supply them for you. I'm gonna leave a link to all these things in the description box below, all right? Make sure y'all get this stuff, you're gonna need it. The first thing you're gonna need is a good pair of boots. I cannot stress the importance of getting a good pair of freaking boots, man. Imagine sitting in the same spot for like hours in some raggedy ass boots where your feet, your back, your neck, your head, your toes, and your nose all gonna be hurting for the rest of your life because you're wearing these raggedy ass boots. All right, so my department gives us like $100 voucher, right? And that's like per year. And they tell you ain't really got to do it every year, but you can. All right, they don't really want you to. They trying to save money, but you can do it every year. Now you can go get your $100 pair of shoes. I did when I first started. I think they were $125. I got some Under Armour boots. I actually love those boots. The problem was they weren't waterproof. That winter came and bruh, I went through like 2 or 3 pairs of shoes during that winter. I think I went through 2. Once they got wet, bruh, they had to get the hell up out this house. I couldn't wear them, all right? So I switched over to Solomon boots. They're great, waterproof, great boots, all right? Now, I bought them in conjunction with the voucher and they were still, I had to set to pay like 150 bucks with it. They're like 200 something bucks, but you get what you pay for it. They're good boots, all right? They're still working. That was 2 years ago I bought these boots. I still got them. But like I said, I'm gonna leave a description to the Under Armour boots and the Solomon boots in the description box below. If waterproof doesn't matter to you, then I would go to Under Armour boots if that's what you want. They were still some good boots. All right, so second thing is a tourniquet. This is for obvious reasons. You never know when you're gonna need it. And you damn sure can't always count on EMS to show up on time or to show up at all right? Because they'll tell you they're not coming or the scene ain't safe. So you have to do some stuff on your own. And this tourniquet could be saving your life, your buddy's life, or some citizen's life. All right, so invest in a tourniquet. They're not expensive at all. You can go on Amazon, get you one, get you a holder, put that on your belt. Bam, bam. When the time comes, you got it. I've never personally had to use my own tourniquet, but I've been on calls where other officers have. And I've heard numerous times doctors be like, if you ain't use this tourniquet, that person wouldn't even be here, or that limb would have had to go, or something. Tourniquets help, get you one. And also, while you're at it, get you a Medbag too. So when I first started, I want to say it was like right when I got my police car, I went to Walmart and got me a med kit, right? It's like, I think like $20-something. That could work until you realize that's all that's really in there is Band-Aids. You're going to need more than that. So what I did, mymedic.com, they got like some great ass med gear, all right? They got me this bag right here. This got what you need. They got all types of different stuff. Most departments are going to supply you with your med stuff, all right? You got to bite the cost on that one if you want to. But I would definitely recommend it because you never know when it's gonna be you that need it, your buddy, or some citizen. All right, so just go ahead and get it. All right, next, you need to get you a good working flashlight and a backup. Now, I'm sure most departments already supply you with a flashlight. Whether that's in good condition or not, that's kind of debatable. But you want to get you a good, powerful working flashlight. All right, so my department gives us Streamlight flashlights, right? So these right here. What model it is, I don't know. I know that it works good as hell. I like it. The downside to this though is it's only rechargeable, right? Like, now, I'll say it's a downside. Most people want a rechargeable flashlight. I'm lazy as hell. And me coming home and putting this on a charger is a struggle. Phone, iPad, watch. Everything just needs to be goddamn charged up now. Like, what the hell's going on? So this may not get charged most nights. I'll tell you right now that it doesn't. So when this goes out, and I'm telling you that it does and will, I got my backup. Backup, keeping my left pants pocket. It's this baby right here. It's the Asp. All right, got the same size. Still got a nice grip on it. Got the button at the bottom. Good thing about this one though is this could actually be my primary flashlight. Only reason I don't switch is because the department gave me this one, and if I stop I'm about to say losing it. If I stop using it, I'm gonna lose it. So I still use it. But this Aspen right here, good as hell. All right. It's rechargeable and it comes with batteries, bruh. Like you can buy batteries to go with this. And the cool thing about it is that, let's say both of them go out, because obviously needs to be charged too. Both of them go out, you go back to the car, pop some batteries in this B, you done. You back in the game. All right, so that's what I love about this flashlight. And it has a strap right here that you can just strap on your shoulder. Convenient, all right? So I'm gonna leave a link to the Asp flashlight too. Cop this flashlight, man. Oh, and also about the flashlight, you're gonna get on calls or your partner's flashlight goes out too. And they may not be carrying the backup. And I promise you, it's just as important for them to see as it is for you to see. That's your backup. So, I mean, there's several times I had to take this out of my pocket right here, bruh. Now make sure you get it back. Side note, write your name on all your stuff. Cause these officers out here love finding some nameless gear. Ain't no name on it. They think God gave it to them. Nah, bro, get my stuff back. Write your name on it. Yeah, definitely get you a backup flashlight. All right, so next we got this Multitool. This is something you definitely gonna have to buy on your own. Ain't nobody supplying this for you. I think my primary reason for getting this was just to get license plates off a car. All right, and FTO, I realized like how often that is we do that. And in order to do it, you're gonna need a Multitool. But obviously this crap can function as like anything. I mean, it's a Multitool. So whatever scenario you got a tool for it already, right? It's necessary as crap. All right, when I bought it, I bought two of them. Why? Because I know I lose stuff. And I bought it right. I bought it when I was still in FTO. I just put it in my bag. And I remember when I switched all my stuff to my car, I thought I lost it. So I texted my FTO and I'm like, hey, can you check your trunk to see if I left my Multitool in there? And he's like, well, I ain't seen it. I was like, well, I just texted you 2 minutes ago. I don't think you looked. He's like, all right, I'm about to clear my trunk out, see if I find it. Texted back later, he's like, I didn't see it. Like, bro, don't be trying to keep my Multitool. I just bought two of them. I know you got it. He's like, bro, I ain't seen it. What it look like? It looked like a Multitool. Is there something in your trunk that ain't yours? Or, I mean, is it ain't? I mean, is it is if it ain't? Bro, about 2 months later, I just happened going through my duty bag. Shit was in the bottom of my bag. I had to text my bro, my bad. My bad. But you gotta be accountable for your stuff, man. Make sure you get your stuff back. FTO's like extra gear too. I'm sure there's a shit ton of stuff FTO's finding in their car that somebody's left. And they just like, hell, if they ain't said nothing about it, they ain't gonna get my goddamn trap. Let me tell y'all. I go off on tangents. I had a nice new crisp traffic vest. And I had to go into a spare car. I'm still pissed about this to this day. It's like 3 years ago. I got into a spare car. You gotta transfer all your stuff over to the spare. I think I left my traffic vest in the car. Now everybody know that those spare cars don't got no traffic vest in there. So what a reasonable person should have did was be like, hey, send out an email, be like, whoever had this car last, you left your traffic vest. But no, they kept my crap. So now I got this dingy ass traffic vest. I don't even want to talk about it no more. It gets me upset when I think about it. It just looks disgusting. All right, it looks disgusting. Keep up with your stuff. Put your name on it. All right, you're gonna put your name on these too, because the next thing you're gonna need is some handcuffs and a long handcuff key. All right, you want your name on both of those too. So my department supplied us with 1 pair of handcuffs. Now that could work for you, just 1 pair, but I promise it won't. You're gonna need 2 pair. All right, and that's not just so you can arrest 2 people at the same time. That's because sometimes you gotta put people in 2 pair of cuffs. Some people's arms just don't go back to fit in 1 pair. Or you fight with somebody and you just need to get them in handcuffs, you might need to use 2 pair. Get you another pair of handcuffs. It's gonna be way too many times to count when you need those 2 pair of handcuffs. So go ahead and invest you in a good pair. Also, while you're doing it, be sure to get you a long handcuff key. Now, what they're gonna send you with that handcuff It's one of those small keys. You can throw them shits away. Now I keep them just as a last resort in case I lose my 2 long keys, but you throw them shits away. So I carry 2 long keys. I got one on my keychain. This one right here. Name's not on this one. I thought it was. And then I carry one in my shirt pocket. I think that one has my name on it. I don't know. But you're gonna need those. Don't be using that little small key to lock the handcuffs, take somebody out of handcuffs. That shit'll fall in a heartbeat and you just be done. Don't use that. But when picking out your handcuffs, that's just a personal preference, all right? So quick story. An officer or some officers arrested somebody. This is a while ago, some months ago. But they get to the PD. I think they have to fight with the guy too. But they get to the PD and he's out of one handcuff, so he only has one on. So they take that pair off, switch them out, and they're looking at their pair of handcuffs and like, shit's just turning. Like somehow it just malfunctioned, and it's like, that is a huge safety concern, right? So they switched to asp cuffs. And I actually like the asp cuffs that they got. Now we originally had the same pair of cuffs. So this is the pair of cuffs that she had. Same pair. Mine still work great. They get stuck quite a few, but I think once you just oil them up, they'll pretty much work pretty good. But the asp cuffs she got, man, they work great. They're the hinge cons. And to go with the preference between hinged and unhinged or chained, whatever, both of my pair of cuffs I got right now are hinged. All right, I don't like the chain. I don't like trying to figure out which side the keyhole is. I like it just to be just how it is. All right, take it out, handcuff it. I know what both keyholes are facing up or facing down. So that's definitely something to think about. What you want, hinged or chained, and think about the size of the handcuffs. Not all handcuffs are the same sizes. All right, you can get some bigger ones and you can get the regular ones. But I'll be switching to those asp cuffs too. So check those out. Lastly, just keep on you the essentials. Hand sanitizer, bruh. Hand sanitizer you're gonna need. We come into contact with so many different people, all right? So just a few weeks ago, we get an alarm call to church. But it's like, we haven't had church in like a year. There should be nobody in there. I don't think an alarm is just going off. That's just what alarms do. They sometimes just go off. I go in, there's a guy in there sleeping in the sanctuary. So I go, wake him up, stand him up, ready to put him in handcuffs, and 1, 2, 3, 4 damn bed bugs just crawling on this man. They just chilling. They just crawling and chilling. And if you know it's 4, he got a crap ton more. Making rhymes out here. But now I'm like, all right, bro, go ahead and sit back down real quick. I go talk to he unhandcuffed and everything. I go talk to the guy. I'm like, hey, I know y'all at church, so I just want to run it by you. You want to call the pastor real quick and just see, because the guy's homeless and he has nowhere else to go. Just see what you want to do about charging this guy. So they decided not to charge him, which helped me because they also kind of decided I wasn't going home with bed bugs. Lord. Thank the Lord. All right, back to it. Your essentials: hand sanitizer, get you some pens, and if you want real nice, get you a box of cigarettes and a lighter. All right. That is a rapport builder right there. If somebody asks for a cigarette and you got one, or a lighter and you got one, oh yeah, they gonna remember that. Anyway, there's just a few things you're gonna need, all right? Oh, guardian angel. Look, y'all seen me talk about this before, but obviously it does this. I don't even use that often, to be honest. I don't know if I really ever used it. I use it because it has this front-facing light. Bruh, this crap is super bright. I use it every freaking night. These rhymes are getting insane. I need to switch careers. But I use it every night, man. And if you're interviewing somebody or you're about to search them, this is up here, transition from hitting this button and putting your flashlight away so you can search. Great investment, man. Get you one of these. Anyway, that's it for this. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Y'all cop this gear, man. You're gonna need it. All right. Allow yourself in this job you gotta pay for on your own. Don't let no old timer tell you when you get here. Don't go buying your own stuff. No. They did it. Promise, they did it. All right. You got to. Your department's not gonna do it. Get this stuff. You're gonna need it. All right. Adios.